This WAFL Colts broadcast is brought to you by Electrical Group Training. Considering a career as an electrician, visit egt.net.au to start your journey. Amy, when the bounce serves you a clanger, lucky you're with Amy. And Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes.
Pre-season is officially over and round one of the Electrical Group Training WAFL Colts season is upon us. We're live and free on the WAFL YouTube channel, so thank you for your company this morning for the Easter long weekend, the Battle of the Co-Tenants. Subiaco taking on East Perth at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. Jace Gabriel is my name. I'll be in commentary with you this morning, and we have a contest on our hands, of course, round one, so players absolutely raring to go from a few months of pre-season. But these two teams finished outside the finals last year. Subiaco 7th with 8 wins and 8 losses, whilst for East Perth, they finished 8th with 5 wins and 11 losses. They have a new coach though, East Perth. Redmond Dobson comes in for his first season after some coaching at the school level and of course in the Perth Football League, and there is a man to watch in the Royals jumper today. Number 1, Garrison Kent, part of the AFL Academy, and he is going to certainly look to rebound off half-back for them today. Whilst for Subiaco, John Mansbridge returns for his 4th season in charge of the Lions, and they're going to be led by a few summer squad members, notably Kyan Pereira, but they're also going to be led by their captain, Riley Hay. He is going to lead from the 1. He's also in the number 1, so a couple of number 1s to look forward to today. And of course, you can catch all the WAFL Electrical Group Training Colts action on the WAFL official YouTube channel. And of course, catch the replays if you can't catch them live. You can also catch the WAFL W on the YouTube, WAFL official YouTube channel as well. So fantastic ability to catch the games when you're able to during the season, or catch the replays as well. It's a beautiful day here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. Not a cloud in the sky. Hope you're enjoying the start of a long weekend, the Easter long weekend here in Perth. Of course, there are 6 players on the Subiaco list that didn't play last season. So a few newcomers to the Colts competition. And for East Perth, 8 of them didn't play in the Colts competition last season. So a few more new faces for the Royals. But they're looking to get their season off to a good start with them not being able to play finals since 2022. So is 2026 the season with East Perth? A notable absence for them today, and a man who probably hasn't played too much Colts football is Axel Walsh. He is touted, has a number inside the number 5, or inside the first 5 in the draft coming up at the end of the year, but he won't be out there today. But one to watch during the season. We can hopefully see him part of the EGT WAFL Colts. Last season they actually played in round 1. East Perth took the points by 21 points on that occasion, and then they followed up in round 11, Subi by 10 points. So sharing the honours last year, the co-tenants. East Perth already in position. They are eager. Subiaco just exiting their huddle now. All right. Players getting ready into position. Few others to watch today. Sam O'Brien and Adam Schmechtig from Subiaco had some good pre-seasons, as did Thatcher Simmons. And for East Perth, James Barnard is their skipper. And of course, Lachlan McGlade, part of the summer squad as well. Number 4, you can see him starting on the wing closest to the camera. It's going to be the rucks of Bishop and Warner to get us underway. And it was Bishop who won it down first. In and under there for Subiaco. The quick kick forward for East Perth. It's going to get inside forward 50 for them. Looked like a jumper hold there on McGlade. Goes back in after it. Quick hack out of the area by Simmons. First to it is Newen. Brilliantly tackled from behind. The free kick and the advantage now paid. Subiaco to go towards right forward 50. Getting to the contest first was Barnard, the skipper. And now dived upon by 2 Lions, and we're going to have a ball up left half forward for Subiaco. Little nudge out, but a nice little handoff. Trying to break away for the Lions. It's going to be kept in play. No, it's not. Out of bounds. They've gained about 15 metres as Tom Clements hands the ball back to the boundary umpire. Kai Pereira and Garrison Ken. It's going to be a mouth-watering contest between those two today. Flicked out by Warner. It's going to be with the Lions, though. They go inside forward 50 to the top of the square, but the Royals have it all covered, and they're going to come out of defence dangerously to this near side. Good strong hands by Whitaker. He goes to Ken. He wants to play quickly. Left foot down the line. Couple of snags, a couple of goes at it for Taboni. Couple of options inside. Turner plays in Ken again. Goes off the left. It doesn't quite get to where he wants it. It's going to be tidy up by Schmechtig. The Lions out to half forward. Drops at the feet of Fowler. And it just allowed his opponent to come in, and the Royals come away to the far side. And it's a bounce as they get to half forward. A kick towards the top of the square. 1v2. How does the bounce? It doesn't bounce the right way. McGlade is there, looking to keep it in the area. He's going to get it now, is Lachlan McGlade. He's tackled upon. I'm not sure he got rid of that, and he's going to be pinged holding the ball as he looks to get on with it a bit, and he looks like he's actually got on with it too much, and it's going to be a 50-metre penalty. So a few tensions flaring early as players are warming into the official start of the EGT WAFL Colts season. Find the ball in the centre with Boylson. Umpire asked to stand. They're going to go through the corridor. Got to get the ball away quickly. They do, and they've got some space here for Datata. He collects and is wrapped up on. And a free kick holding the ball. Norgard Lee with the tackle, but that's a horrible kick out of defence as the Lions just pop it inside forward 50, not 15. So trying to fend off is O'Brien. Ken's going to come away, flicks off the hands to Taboni. Taboni's handball misses Spowett. Spowett goes along the ground, makes it difficult for Button. Players just rattling the ball around. They're going to come away now, the Lions. O'Brien goes wide and spots up a target at half forward. They could be out here on the inside. Brilliant chase. Brilliant chase allowed the Royals back in, and the kick across goal is going to be in the space for Garrison Ken. Goes by hand. Want some targets to come towards the footy, and they find a good one in Knott. They've got all the runners on the outside here, the Royals. One of them, Lucas Whitaker, has McAlpin on the inside. They go to the top of the square, and, well, they could have used that a little bit better, the Royals. And the Lions want to look to come back through the corridor again. They go a little bit wider of that. Good mark by Bishop. That's a woeful kick. It allowed the Royals to come back in. McAlpin took the intercept, shot on goal coming from Knott, and he opens the account for the Royals in season 2026. It was the kick inside that allowed the spoil from McAlpin. And a beautiful finish. It was nicely done by the Royals, and they open the scoring here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. Xavier Knott. First kick, first goal. We go back to the middle, beautifully one down. It's going to be the Lions that come out of the middle. They go towards right half forward. Clever check kick, but it's going to bounce anyway. It wasn't 15, umpire said. Kick that had a little bit of, oh, that's a dangerous tackle. Umpire allows it to play. O'Brien goes inside forward, 50 and it lands in between maroon jumpers. Leroy Newen takes the mark. Go around the far side. Do the Royals? Options are plenty in Taboni in the middle. Able to take a bounce is William Taboni. Goes towards centre half forward. A poor kick as Archie O'Donnell intercepts. Actually, it's going to be, well, it's going to be turned over. I didn't quite catch that, but it's going to be McGlade that's going to be the beneficiary of the free kick. He thumps one from outside forward 50, going to go to the line. Looked like a hold there from Lamb, and it is a free kick to Subiaco. Play on quickly. It doesn't hit the target, but there's a plethora of space for O'Donnell. He goes by hand. Going to come through the middle. And a good hit up for the Lions there. Go again to a 1v3, and, well, I think the one's going to win out. Trying to push off and gets the hat kick away is Thatcher Simmons. It's a drop mark, a free chance at goal. Snapshot coming, and the Lions level up. Harper Robson is the beneficiary as, again, tensions flare. But a 3v1 for East Perth at centre half forward should have been cleared. And unfortunately, it's cost them a goal. So nicely worked from end to end for the Lions. And they level this game up. Both teams playing with some freedom. Allowed to run and carry on the outside. The Lions, well, to be fair, both teams clearly wanting to go through the middle. Going to be the Royals who get the clearance towards half forward. Hands off, it's going to get towards Krupi. Krupi tries to break some tackles. It ends up getting the handball away. A kick forward from Guildford. Is it going to work? The big man, Everly, tries to put on a tackle, but it's going to come through to Boney again. He hits inside 50 and he misses the target. A little bit too heavy, and Cant takes the mark. Goes quickly out to Beck. They go to the far wing. O'Brien has been spoilt by Flessis. Still O'Brien does well. They come back on the inside. There's time for Tatata to collect, but he's gathered upon quickly. They get out. And they got some numbers here. Everly, low kick forward, bounces in a good, well, almost a good pickup. They've got the numbers though, the Lions. Waltzing inside forward 50, can pick a target, but doesn't pick one. It's a Royal shirt. They're going to get a check kick forward from Simmons. Doesn't get towards goal, but there's a player there in Young. He dives upon it. Good defense and pressure from Ethan Turner. And they're going to get a boundary throw in. So the Royals able to keep the ball inside forward 50. Waiting for either team just to settle, try and hit some targets inside their forward 50. Falls at the feet or diving on that. There's a bit of trouble here. No. Harper Robson he fell on top of it. Always dangerous. Can hang it out the back. There's a quick kick forward and it's going to get itself over the line for a behind. 1-1-7 to 1-6. Just over 10 minutes gone. First quarter, EGT WAFL Colts, round 1 from Sullivan Logistics Stadium, the battle of the co-tenants. Subiaco go forward, a good strong mark from Datata. Comes off the line, sends it inside forward 50. Can't find a target. The Royals under a bit of pressure at the moment. Running into his own player was Turner. Goes to the opposite pocket. Asks a lot of Flessis. And it's going to stay in play. Cleverly done on the outside by the Lions. Kick inside forward 50 and there's Harper Robson. Really clever work on left half forward, just to get a little kick away to the supporting layer for the Lions, and Harper Robson becomes the beneficiary. Already has 1 goal today. Harper Robson had kicked 5 goals in 2025. Already almost halfway there. If he can snag this one, that looks good off the boot. Goal umpire doesn't move. And Harper Robson has 2 in the first quarter. Some brilliant work from the Lions. Just able to keep the ball in their forward third even. Not even forward half. It's just been a difficult time for the Royals to get it outside forward 50 and even past the edge of the centre square. And it's the Lions that lead 2-1-13 to 1 solitary goal. Jace Gabriel here in commentary with you, and thank you for your company on the WAFL official YouTube channel, where you can find all the live games and full game replays of the EGT WAFL Colts and the ATCO WAFL W competitions. Going to be the Royals that come out of the middle. The mark taken by Lucas Whitaker. He goes into the pocket. McGlade is there, and just off hands his teammate Solberg. And boundary throw in. Left forward pocket for the Royals. So Redmond Dobson, the new coach of East Perth. Bit of work to do, but that's a nice flick over the back. Pressure from the Royals, but cleanly picked up. Missed handball though. Half snap at goal is going to land in the hands of the Royals, and they come out to Benji Beck. Pressed up against the right forward pocket boundary line. Sends it down the line, but it's all Royal and black there. Intercept mark, and well, no one chose to stand. Well, the player that was in the contest closest didn't stand after the mark from Tyson Jacob, which means he's going to get a 50-metre penalty and a shot at goal for the big man, Tyson Jacob. He didn't kick a goal in his single game last year. So can he open his account in his Colts season? He can't. It's not going to actually make the distance, but well, drop mark there in the end, and it's going to be a rush behind. McGlade got up, but couldn't quite clunk it. Well, that's a poor kick out. Asks a lot of O'Brien. He's wrapped upon quickly, but there's a hold, and he gets a free kick. Bit of luck there for the Lions. O'Brien kicks out to left half back. Looking centrally again. Two options there. Just gets to Ben O'Shea. They play in by hand and come to the near side, but it's going to be another intercept. It is. It's Jed Edwards. He wheels onto the right boot, sends it towards goal. McGlade is there. It's now going to be punched through again for another rush behind. Just need to lower the eyes. The Royals maybe hit up a target. As good as Lachlan McGlade is, 1v2 is always a difficult ask. Natcher Simmons. 7 disposals already as his kick is also, well, not quite intercept. It should have been. The Lions get another opportunity. O'Brien, it's going to be extracted by the Royals, and good mark. Going back with it was Simmons. The Lions again. That's a good grab, really good grab by Barnard, the skipper. Comes into the middle where he's got a host of options. Ethan Turner can take a bounce. They can share it between each other. They decide to go long into the pocket. It's going to be off hands, and Solberg sees it. Right forward pocket for the Royals for a boundary throw in. 8.5 remaining in the first quarter. 2-1-13 to the Lions. 1-2-8 to East Perth. Battle of the Co-Tenants, round 1 in the electrical group training WAFL Colts season. Hack kick out of the area, straight up and down. Players going at it. That's a good, well, I thought it was a mark. Here's Ken. He can't wrap it from around his waist, basketball style. Hands are almost clean. He's going to go get a tackle as Harrison Ken, and it's a good one on Benji Beck. So free kick to Ken. The left footer gets it beautifully inside 50. Didn't quite hit the target, but it looked nice off the boot. Didn't have enough leg in it, so to speak. So left half forward for East Perth and a boundary throw in. Bishop there for the Lions. Going up and almost bringing it down. Paddling it along. Need a clean hands. Well done by Solberg. Straight up and down. Is there a mark here? Couldn't quite take it. McGlade. He's going to get another opportunity as Glade. Oh, sell some candy. Check side to the top of the square. And they're going to get another boundary throw in. Clever work by Caven Payne. Right forward pocket this time. How was the sell of the candy by McGlade? Cleverly check-sided to the top of the square. Payne gets a slap down. Little hack kick forward for the Royals. Now the kick out of defence, just willy-nilly, but it's going to land, well, almost in the hands of Robson. The Royals just pressing, and then finally find a short target inside forward 50. And it's Jack Clary who's going to go back and probably kick from just on or outside 50. Does he have the leg? They've been pressing and pressing. Is there some reward? He goes onto the right and sends it out to the right. And, well, the mark not taken. Solberg tries to get the handball away. Tackle from McGlade is good. The Lions are good enough by hands, though. They're going to come out of defence, looking for Krupi. And, well, he dropped it onto his foot and allowed it to be played on in a high tackle as, well, Kobe Lamb just going on with it. And he needs to be careful here. Didn't like maybe some sort of what Tom Coughlin was offering up. Was Coughlin going to get the free kick? It bounces to his teammate, who then goes long. Out the back here are the Lions. Can they make the Royals pay? Dylan Young's kick is going to land nicely. Here go the Lions. Kick inside forward 50 is for a bit of hope. How's the bounce though? Brilliant smother. Brilliant smother by Tyson Jacob. As Harper Robson looked for goal number 3. They're going to get a boundary throw in left forward pocket, the Lions, but some brilliant defensive work by the big man. He's going to go on the ruck now, up against Boylson. Wins it down. Height in favour of him there, but the hack kick out. Play on. Here's Pereira. He's going to get a shot at goal. Kyan Pereira. What does the goal umpire say? They like it, and so does he. Goal number 3 for the Lions, and they do make the Royals pay. All the pressure was with East Perth, but they just couldn't get a major. And as soon as the Lions were able to break away, they have succeeded in getting their third, 3-1-19 to 1-2-8. 4 minutes remaining in quarter 1, round 1 of the Electrical Group Training WAFL Colts season. Certainly a lot of high energy from both teams. So we haven't had the cleanest of skills, but I assume the players will settle into their work as the game goes on. McGlade. Sorry, not McGlade. That was Taboni, my apology. He's wrapped up. Even Stevens by the ruckman. The Royals going to come out through Turner, who goes wide and will get Taboni. Wants to wheel back onto the right on the inside. His kick misses the target. It's going to allow the Lions to come forward. Is this going to be a last touch? No, the ball stays in play. All players run past it. Ken goes and collects it first. Goes up against Pereira. Just gets the handball away. Kick forward again. Or didn't want to be underneath it for long there. But the Royals are able to get out. Solberg. Good collect from Pap. Here's Taboni again. Short kick forward. Doesn't land on the chest of a teammate. Hinchcliffe. The Lions come to the near side. They've got numbers. And they're going to be able to get out of defence. They pop up dangerously again. Probably not the kick in favour of his teammate there, but O'Brien runs into a would-be tackler, able to break it. The pressure from the Royals very good at the moment. Turner gets some space. Kicks forward, but all maroon and gold. Archie O'Donnell comes inside. Pereira to Simmons. Archer Simmons, 11th disposal for the quarter. Here's Dylan Young. Sneaking on was Beck, and that's a good kick from Benji Beck. Well, just over the top from Krupi. They're going to wrap it up on the edge of the centre square, but they almost found a path through again, did the Lions. Everly in the ruck, wins it down. Here's Ken. His kick smothered, landed back with him. Tap on from McAlpin. Now Turner just gets the shoelace to it. Taboni on the inside now. Has to go back to Turner. Turner has to be good. Well, he gets there, but it's on the bounce as they, again, just kick the ball forward to the Royals, and the Lions happily able to tidy up. It's Benji Beck again. Retreats. They go into O'Brien. He wants to come central. Putting the leg up was Guildford. Has some time after he dropped the mark. Puts O'Brien under a bit of pressure. He needs to try and get a tackle away, and that's going to be incorrect disposal. Taboni has been busy. Clary gets his kick towards Kobe Lamb. Siren sounds, 3 goals to the Lions. 3-1-19. They lead the Royals 1-8, a lead of 11 points here. Thank you for your company on the WAFL official YouTube channel. Quarter time, it's the Lions by 11 points.
So now you're here again, knocking.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
They could have made it round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the rock. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell you.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of
Easter weekend is upon us for round one in the electrical group training WAFL Colts competition. Thank you for your company on the WAFL official YouTube channel, where you can catch all the live games in the EGT WAFL Colts and the ATCO WAFL W, as well as the full game replays. My name is Jace Gabriel. I'm in commentary with you this morning. Subiaco leading East Perth 3-1-19 to 1-2-8. Robson, that's Harper Robson and Kyan Pereira, the goal kickers. Robson has 2, and Xavier Knott, the single for the Royals. It's the two Lions in Simmons and O'Brien with 12 and 10 touches apiece. Taboni and Turner have 8 for the Royals. Very much a game that's been controlled mostly by the Lions as Ken comes away. They haven't been able to keep it clean and get inside forward 50, as that has been deemed deliberate. It was a punch. The umpire seemingly not happy with the attempt to keep that in play. So the Royals go inside forward 50, looking for the Dukes there of Jacob. They're going to come away, the Lions, through Clements. Couple of bounces for Clements. He's going to take a third. There's a chase coming from behind. Doesn't affect him, or does it? Because the kick is intercepted by the Royals, and they're going to come away, and their kick is, well, not too bad in itself. McGlade turns on the inside, probably looking for a 1-2 here. McGlade shoveled into the dirt was Taboni, and as was O'Brien. And a ball up centre wing. Warner flicks it over the back. Taboni, that's clever to himself, gets on to the inside. Here's Turner to Clary. He goes wide and not quite keeping that one in play is Jake Pup. 13-5 are the rebound 50s in favour of the Lions. So effectively that's the turnovers for the Royals, which led to a couple of goals. Warner wins it down. Snap inside 50 by Clary. All the Lions there, and a good mark taken by Harrison Guilford. He goes to the far side. Good push off by Simmons. Gets a handball away, or Pereira dropped it onto his boot, so then had to go chase it. It's a quick kick forward. Finds Simmons. He goes towards forward 50, bounces in front of Boylston, has to get rid of it quickly. Coming through is Schmechtig. Handball from O'Brien. Check side shot at goal coming. It goes across the face and into a left forward pocket for Subiaco. And a boundary throw in. Just looking the cleaner with ball use at the moment are Subiaco. Warner with Fowler. Simmons trying to push off everyone. He's going to have to get rid of it now, and he can't. Pinged holding the ball. Good tackle from McGlade, who looks like has moved himself or has been moved into the midfield. As they go to the far side to the Royals. Coming inside is Flessas. Dropped mark and allows Guilford to come in. Both players diving on it. McGlade clever and clean. Finds a teammate on the outside, but again, two Royals slide in at it. Hay, the skipper for the Lions. Calm kick out to Harrison Guilford. Right half back for Subiaco. Hinchcliffe on the inside. Goes down the line though. Well, it might have been a push out. Play on, the umpire says. No one can mark. The hack kick back towards the same area. O'Shea can't mark. It's going to come out for the Royals. Collecting is Button. Button is kicked straight into Bishop. And Schmechtig calmly out to O'Brien. O'Brien out the far side. Gets over to Fowler at his feet, which is not ideal for the big man. Clary intercepted now again for the Lions. Push off. It gets to Schmechtig. His kick is also intercepted. So neither team, it's Kobe Lamb, the interceptor. Neither team able to keep possession of the ball. Barnard, been good so far. Short kick forward for the Royals. Going to get to Boney. This looks better from East Perth, and a good kick inside forward 50. The mark is dropped though. And O'Brien happily able to accept. Play on, the umpire says, at the toes of Boylston. Bit of work to be done. Good body work there from Barnard. Allowed his teammates to come in, and Turner going to be the beneficiary of halfback. Right halfback he goes towards Ken. He doesn't take the mark and then lays a high tackle. He can't put the arms up about that one. Beck, that's a good kick towards the top of the 50. Boylston has to do a bit with it, and then all the numbers here for the Lions. The snap at goal coming, and they get it through Dylan Young. And that's probably due to the drop mark from Garrison Ken on the wing. All the players got forward to try and get on the other side, and the intercept came and moved quickly from the Lions as Subiaco had all of their numbers out the back. Dylan Young, the goal kicker, and extends the lead to 17 points in favour of Subiaco. 4-1-25 to 1-2-8. 14 goals last year, Dylan Young, in his 10 games in the Colts. Gets his season off to a good start. So a warning here for Subiaco for 666. Ryan Warner is beaten this time. Trying to get a handball away was Morgan. Too slow. And the tackle. Free kick for the Royals. They come to right half forward. They'll land out the back. McGlade can't keep it in play, and tackled over the boundary line by Benji Beck. Dynamic player is Lachlan McGlade, part of the summer squad. Breaking through, McClary. Kick forward from Ruben. Numbers again with the Lions. They just seem to be getting to the ball when they need to, as there's going to be a free kick. Almost away was Taboni. Might get another opportunity at it here. Handball forward. Boylston. He got his handball away. Is that last touch? Or is it going to be thrown in? Umpires are just going to confer. And yes, it is going to be a lasso, as it's been commonly referred to. Last touch was the handball out of bounds. So free kick to East Perth and Leroy Newen. Ken goes to the left back pocket as they choose to come back towards Ken. Lions pressing across. Turner. Kobe Lamb. Subiaco players not on the mark, so happy for him to come forward. McAlpin now at left half back for East Perth. Chips on the inside to Clary. Clary, good kick. They find Solberg. And that's going to be 50 metres as Titus Solberg came to, or went to kick, and a bit of movement on the stand there. So free kick. Or so 50 metres, I should say. Titus Solberg. Got a Brett Lee style run up here. Probably going to kick from inside 50, at least 47 odd metres. A little stutter step. His team need this. And he pushes it to the far side and behind for the Royals. 4-1-25 to 1-3-9. EGT WAFL Colts live and free on the WAFL official YouTube channel. If you want to check the stats for the game, download the WAFL app. That'll give you the match center with all the players' stats and team stats. Nice to see if you're trying to track a friend or a family member playing out there today. The Lions have made their way forward, as that was a jumper hold on Coughlin. Tom Coughlin, again with ease, goes laterally to Archie O'Donnell. Almost played on. Done on the mark for not taking the step. Archie O'Donnell asked to play on now. Left foot, thumps it into the forward 50. Lots of royal and black jumpers there, and uncontested as the skipper takes the mark. Barnard looking for Burson, and all he can do is go off hands over the boundary line. So, boundary throw in. Subiaco, 8 wins, 8 losses last season, finishing in 7th spot. And 8th for the Royals with 5 wins and 11 losses. Both teams looking to improve on that and at least get a good start to season 2026. Falls at the heels of Cant. Still going Liam Cant. He's wrapped up now, but it shouldn't be holding the ball, as Solberg is picked up. Ball up, forward of centre for Subiaco. Nice little tap for Morgan. His kick, though, only goes as far as Lamb. Solberg wants the runner. It's Turner. Turner shimmies left to right. Goes by hand this time to Clary, and nice follow-up by Turner, although he just spilt it. It gave him some time. Sells the Cairnsey right to left now. Wants a target inside forward 50, and they get one. Brilliant work from Ethan Turner as the ball lands in Evan Burson's hands. And a shot at goal. They do need something here, do the Royals, as he makes his way in. Only the 1 goal last season, and he's matched that in 2026. Evan Burson kicks truly for the Royals as they finally get themselves again on the goal-kicking score sheet and reduce the margin to 10 points. 4-1-25 to 2-3-15. 11.5 minutes remaining in the first half here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium in the round 1 of the electrical group training WAFL Colts. Finally, some reward for the Royals. As they look to eat into the deficit. Back to the centre. Brilliantly off hands by Coughlin. And now Morgan Goes wide. They're going to get to... Oh, they asked a lot of Thatcher Simmons. Well done by Barnard coming off his play to intercept. Still in there, Simmons. Pereira trying to spin move. Does. Out to Levi Morgan. Goes inside forward 50. Coming at it was Turner. And he should get a free kick for a hold here. Well done by Ethan Turner. 13 touches already. They look to reload. That just gets over the head as they look for Ken. Going to ask a lot of Garrison Ken. He goes by hand and then by foot to move it forward. Solberg collects, tried to tap it backwards for McGlade. Pereira does well. We're going to get a free kick here. It's going to go to East Perth. It might have been a throw. McGlade in front of Pereira. Short kick just... Well, can't quite be reeled in the end by Clary. Handball off is missed. They go to regain again and absolutely thump it up and down to the Royals. Just a bit of ping pong at the moment. Who can settle? That's a brilliant tackle on Tyson Jacob. That's holding the ball. Free kick to Thatcher Simmons. Beck looks inside. Really good kick from Beck. Opens up for O'Donnell, and they open up again through Krupi. But he's tackled as he got it. Had the numbers there, but needed it on the full. Antonio Krupi. So we'll ball up. Slightly forward of centre for the Lions as Fowler makes his way over. That should be a high tackle, and it is. Free kick to Krupi. Antonio Krupi just sends it as far as he can. It's a good kick in the end and a good strong mark. Really nicely taken by Coughlin, who plays on and finds Harper Robson free in the pocket. He just floated into the hole, did Coughlin. Took a really good mark. And now Robson looking for goal number 3. Snaps on the left boot. Near side for a behind. 4-2-26. Plays 2-3-15. 11 points in favour of Subiaco. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the first half here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. Ball kick out of defence, asks a lot of McGlade. Robson collects now, goes inside forward 50, attacking the footy is Turner. And Ethan Turner with the mark. Oh, and he's tried to be a bit clever as Pereira goes and intercepts. His kick is a worm burner, so it's going to allow the Royals to come out of defence. Ken gets the handball. Has all the time in the world, looks for a teammate on the wing. O'Donnell just slams it back inside forward 50 and goes out of bounds. Left half forward for Subiaco for a boundary throw in. Thatcher Simmons, 17 disposals so far. Ethan Turner with 16. They're the leaders for each team at the moment. There is Simmons, jumping on top of James Barnard. Great contest, those two. Almost one down by Warner. Pereira collected. There's a free kick in there though. It's going to the Royals. Going to be Taboni who will get the free kick. Bit of time wasted here as he has to go and collect the ball. Sideways and not 15, the umpire said. Kick forward finds the goal kicker in Burson. He goes by hand quickly, and that's overkicked into the hands of the Subiaco skipper in Riley Hay. Going full socks up is the Subi skipper, and in a brilliant kick. Couldn't be taken by Boylston. Was absolutely put on a platter for him. O'Brien snaps towards goal. Going back with the flight is Harper Robson. And he's going to get a shot at goal for number 3 from point blank range. A good kick into the space. Robson comes in and, as casual as you like, kicks goal number 3. He's got 3 of the 5 for Subiaco as they lead 5-2-32 to 2-3-15. 5 minutes remaining in the first half here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. We're live and free on the WAFL official YouTube channel. And thank you for your company. Jace Gabriel in commentary with you this morning. Of course, round 1 for the electrical group training WAFL Colts. A game last night as well saw the Sharks defeat Peel Thunder at Lane Group Stadium 13-12-90 to 5-11-41. More games to come, and you can catch them all on the WAFL official YouTube channel. McGlade out of defence. Intercepted by Payne. Handball is blocked. Goes again, does Payne. Gets his... Oh, it goes the third time, does Payne. Does well. Burson off the ground. This is going to be a mark if it's taken. Bundled out of it was not. Stolen in the pocket. There's going to be a short kick forward, and it's well done by Paddy Button as he finds Jack Clary in a much better position for a shot at goal from about 30 metres out. Brilliantly done by Caven Payne. Just multiple efforts just to get that ball forward. As Clary comes in, and he's not even going to make the target. He didn't get a lot of that. Good tackle as it bobbles out on Guildford. The umpire says he'll have it. Jacob and Guildford. Jacob with the height wants to take it out. There's going to be a quick kick at goal, but through for a behind by the Royals. 5-2-32 plays 2-4-16. 3 minutes remaining on the clock until halftime. Sam O'Brien just balked a couple of options there. Eventually goes to the far side as the Lions just making light work of this as they go almost like a training drill down the outside. It lands in the hands of Schmechtig now. His bounce left behind. Sorry, that was Simmons. And a turnover. They want to come into the middle to McGlade, and that's a good kick. McGlade with some speed to burn as he kicks forward. Not ideal, but it's going to land for Spowett. Spowett now just going backwards and looking for a target. Sends a worm burner that lands nicely. Punched out in front into the hands of Button. Button swings around. 2 targets, and he gets one. Beautiful mark there. And another clever kick forward from Button to be able to hit up that short target. And Xavier Knott taking the mark, and he's going to kick almost directly in front. About 30 metres out. Already got a goal today, does not. Looking for number 2. Goal umpire's moving and dancing, but he's able to put it through the middle. And Xavier Knott gets goal number 2 for himself, the 3rd for East Perth, as they close the margin to 10 points. 5-2-32 to 3-4-22. Under a minute remaining in the first half here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. They're just hanging around, are the Royals. Much cleaner through the corridor and the open side, and I think the move of McGlade into the middle has been good. He's able to use his cleverness in there to move the ball forward for his team. So 10 points, not long remaining in the half. Taboni, is there room for one more as he takes a bounce? 13 seconds, or if that, on the clock. Following it through is Spowett. Can he get a quick kick inside forward 50? He does. It's going to be marked. It is. McGlade. He should kick this after the siren. Oh, it's going to be a soda as well. 50 metres because Levi Morgan overstepped the mark, and it's going to send Lachlan McGlade all the way to the goal line. And what a fantastic finish this is going to be for the Royals. As McGlade waltzes in from point blank range and cuts the margin to 4 points. Brilliant finish to the quarter for East Perth as they go into halftime 4 points down after being down by 11 at quarter time. 5-2-32 to 4-4-28. Robson has 3 for Subiaco, with Pereira and Young the singles, and Xavier Knott with a double, with Burson and McGlade kicking one on the siren. We'll take a break and we'll be back for the second half here. It's Subiaco by 4 points.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
They could have made it round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the rock. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell them you do.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before.
A beautiful Good Friday here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. Round 1 of the electrical group training WAFL Colts competition. Subiaco leading East Perth 5-2-32 to 4-4-28. A 4-point lead thanks to 2 late goals in the quarter from the Royals that brought them back into this contest. The final one being a 50-metre penalty after the siren. We get ourselves back underway. Tackle from Coughlin. Warner wins it down. Pereira, good clean hands. They're going to come, well, we're going to come to the near side. Coughlin changed his mind. Found a teammate on the far side. Got numbers here. Do the Lions. This is O'Brien. He wheels around and, well, up and under. Going to land about 15 metres short as jumping from deep was Bishop. Handball out from Turner. On the inside. Look like they're going to come away. Newen. Well, it looked like a free kick there on Burson. Over the boundary line for a throw in. Thatcher Simmons, 18 disposals in the first half, and O'Brien now at 17. Turner had 17 for the Royals, and Cleary 14. Warner wins it down. Burson snaps it forward. Playing in front is Payne. Cleary. They flick it on nicely. Spowett. Might have been touched, but choosing to play on was Payne. And then intercepted. Simmons over the top. Robson can't quite keep it under control. And boundary throw in just forward of centre for Subiaco. Sure, John Mansbridge wouldn't have been happy with that final 3 minutes of the first half. There's a hold here and a bit of a raffle, but it's like Ryan Warner is going to get the free kick. Both players probably holding there. Warner to Turner. Ugly looking kick and lands in the hands of Sam O'Brien. Goes straight across the face, asking a lot of his teammate in Young. The Royals turn it over. Spowett taps it through the legs, diving on top of it, the Lions, and they're going to come away through Beck. Beck looks for O'Brien, collects at ground level, comes inside but slipped over and allows the Royals back in. They kick it into the back of each other, and O'Brien is going to get a second go at it. Puts on the afterburners and wants to run past the big man Warner and does well. Draws another player and they go out the back, but it's Newen who gets there from an ill-directed kick. And the Royals will have it at right half back. Short kick intercepted. This has been part of the issue of the first half for the Royals. Just not able to find targets coming out of defence as the Lions launch inside 50 and a good mark from Burson. Burson wants to go wide to Turner. Finds him at left half back. Well off the mark. He switches to Newen. Bit of time does Newen. He now goes to right half back. This is better from the Royals. Hand from McAlpin. As they get forward. Over the top of Solberg though. And the Lions again turn it over. Poor kick in towards Pereira. Does well with another spin move. Kick out to right half forward. Finds the 3-goal kicker in Robson as Newen comes across again and intercepts. Leroy Newen Goes to Turner, who then goes to a contest. Landed on Ruben's back, but they've got the numbers. Solberg takes a little short double hand bounce. Plays by hand and then gets stripped of it. Thatcher Simmons. Lays it up just enough for Cant. Cant takes on Burson on the mark. Then trip kicks inside, forward 50. Brilliantly done. The mark taken by Tom Coughlin. So the kick from Simmons just got to Cant, and he sold some candy and got it to Coughlin. He's probably going to kick from about, well, just inside forward 50, I want to say. Tom Coughlin. Looks good off the boot. No, it's going to land short. And out of bounds on the full. Or did it touch? Just confirming. And there is a touch, so better result for the Lions as they will get a boundary throw in right forward pocket. Players come back into the area to prepare for that. Everly wins it over the back, only as far as Norgard Lee. And Whitaker takes the mark. He's at left half back. You can probably hear on the mics the call for the switch as he goes dangerously across. Barnard, the skipper, goes wide, looking for Ruben. Had to do a lot there, did Cale Ruben, and is going to be pinged for deliberate out of bounds. Lions go quickly into Pereira. Pereira runs past the player on the mark, kicks to a 3v2, and good hands. Good spoil, I should say, by Norgard Lee. They get out to Ruben again, and he's taken over the boundary line. Ball in. Left half forward for East Perth. They trail by 4 points thanks to 2-goal blitz essentially at the back end of the second quarter. Jacob doesn't win it down. The Lions do. Beck. Pereira's going to be gobbled up, and he is. The kick forward from Edwards, though, is rushed and goes out of bounds on the full. And Liam Cant. He's played on now. He's going to go in short looking for Krupi. He goes short again. Morgan. Levi Morgan has one over the top. They've worked their way nicely here, the Lions. Young, another goal kicker. Short kick inside forward 50. Is he able to get onto it again? No. Tackle coming on Norgard Lee. Intercepted. Check side shot. Looked like... Did it get a good piece of it? It did. I thought he might have hit a bit more of the fat side of the ball, but it's going to be a behind, hitting the post in the end. First score of the third quarter in favour of the Lions, and, well, East Perth haven't even looked like getting inside their forward 50 just yet. Barnard strolls out of defence and sends one towards the wing. It's spoiled out of bounds by Archie Hinchcliffe. So all the possession with Subiaco. Of course, if you want to check the match centre and the match stats, you can do that on the WAFL app. You can download that from your app store. Good intercept and blitz through from McAlpin. Opens something up for the Royals. They go into the pocket and just out in front of Nod as he's bundled over the boundary line, but an opportunity for East Perth. Best of the quarter so far. Boundary throw in, left half forward. So they attack the northern end of the ground. Well, no one goes up, so able to bring it down is Payne. They go by hand. Short kick inside, and it's a good one. It's a really good one. as Kyle McAlpin takes the mark. Sitting there on his lonesome. He'll kick for goal to give the Royals the lead for the first time since the opening goal. And McAlpin makes his way in. And goes to the near side. Through for a behind. So they go back to the half-time margin. 4 points. Morgan, beneficiary of the kick in. Told to go quickly, and he does. The edge of the square is Boylston. They go by hand. Over the top, though, of Fowler. Ken, 1-2 with Barnard. That one's got a bit more loop in it. Barnard leaves it behind. Kick forward is going to favour Newen, and he takes a good mark, does Leroy Newen. Had a 1v3 there and just kept his eyes on the footy. Well done by the young man. Norgard Lee looking for Burson. Meeting it was Beck. Falls out the back now. Kick forward is going to land in the shins of Payne. Payne comes inside, and a good kick inside by Caven Payne. Finds Jet Edwards. And another shot at goal for the Royals, looking much, much better as they lower their eyes going inside forward 50. Seven kicks and a handball today for Jet Edwards to go with his 4 marks. Makes his way in. Slight angle. And a kick from about 40. Doesn't look clean off the boot, and it bundles itself into the behind post. So they edge closer to the Royals as Subiaco go quickly. Krupi. Simmons, the true centre-half back position. Goes to the open side of the ground to Young. And now Coughlin. Coughlin finds Krupi again, who was at part of the initial start of this play. Gets it to half forward. Robson has to handball it as he's slung. Following it up is Hay. Finds Ken, though. They go by hand to Turner. Turner, kick inside. Nicely done. Hit the ground, umpire said, so play on. They go wide and find Solberg. Has Ken on the outside, the left footer. Cuts it inside. It's a clever kick, but reading it was O'Donnell. They've got the numbers here, the Royals. Can they manufacture something out of this? And they can't. As, well, the umpire's found a free kick in there. Maybe for a high tackle. It's going to go to Jet Edwards again. So he's going to have another shot at goal here. Hopefully a cleaner one off the boot. Didn't look like a traditional drop punt. Edwards veers to the right. Gets much better purchase, but not able to score again. So another behind takes the margin to 2 points. 5-3-33 to 4-6-30. 2 points in favour of Subiaco. Krupi gets it on the bounce, but doesn't favour his teammate. And again, now the Royals' turn to press forward and keep it inside their forward half as Ethan Turner is tackled. 22 disposals today, Ethan Turner. Looked like over the shoulder there, but Taboni kicks it forward. It's going to get to Ken in the end. Got it from Solberg as Garrison Ken sells some candy, looks for a teammate, misses them. And didn't see Stowett coming, and he wins the free kick for holding the ball. Ash Sowett snuck up on Krupi there. And some good defensive effort gives him a shot directly in front from about 30 metres out to give the Royals the lead. And it looks good. A goal to Ash Stowett puts East Perth into the lead for the second time today. 5-7-37 to 5-3-33. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the quarter. Appreciate your company as we're live and free on the WAFL official YouTube channel. Electrical Group Training WAFL Colts season. Go back to the middle, and the only goal of the quarter goes to the Royals, which puts them into the lead. Spowett gets his name on the score sheet with McGlade, Burson and Knott, who has 2. Whilst for Subiaco, as O'Brien comes out of the middle, only can find Garrison Ken. Robson has 3, Pereira and Young the singles. McAlpin on the inside to Boney. He's looking to that open side. Fairclough back to Boney as Hatcher Simmons was late. To Boney, chip kicks. Much better from the Royals. Caven. He goes inside forward 50. Beautiful football from East Perth. It lands on the chest of Xavier Knott. And some precise short kicking gets them a shot at goal from about 40 metres out to Xavier Knott, who has 2 already today. Just some calm, controlled movement of the ball allowed them to go straight through the middle. And Knott. 2-1 today. Xavier Knott. He also creeps out to the right as the goal umpire has to move and adds another behind to his scorecard today. But the Royals able to extend their lead. 5 points now, 5-8-38 to 5-3-33. Lions through Young. Just retreat. O'Donnell. He's darting. He wants to go inside now after 2 looks at it. Has to go and finds Krupi. They eventually get out to left half back. Beck. The press working well for the Royals. O'Brien wants to run at this. Taboni goes to him, gets his kick away down the line. Is it going to land favourably for Coughlin? It does. He's stripped of it though. Jacob. The hands off is going to land with Flesses. Good hit from Simmons. Just gets his boot to it as the ball is bundling around in the area. Burson gets a kick inside forward 50. Coming to it and slipping over at the wrong time, although Caven Payne had an opportunity to get it to McGlade. And now with Rubin, who balks, goes for a short kick and finds Solberg. Cleverly done by Cale Rubin. Well, the efficiency inside forward 50 is now becoming a problem for the Subiaco defence. Subiaco probably controlled the first 10 minutes of this quarter, but it's been all East Perth from there as Solberg lines up directly in front and he's missed. Well, how many of these can they give away? because Subiaco will come at some stage. 6 points the margin, 5-9-39 to 5-3-33. Jace Gabriel in commentary with you. Round 1 of the EGT WAFL Colts season. Pushing off is Guildford. And intercepting though, Norgard Lee. Goes across the field. And more short kicking. Oh, that could be 50. And it is. That's silly from Campbell Bishop there, as he's let know about it. Don't want to overturn this as Garrison Ken taken out of the area. But East Perth are going to be trotted all the way up to the top of the square, and it's going to be Jack Cleary who doubles their lead to 12 points as they start to control this game. Harrison Ken still involved with Krupi as he has to make his way back to the opposite 50. But it's been all East Perth and their ability to control the ball and move it with short kicks through into their 50. That occasion they were effectively gifted a free 50-metre penalty for some ill discipline from the Lions, but they are controlling this game probably since with the 2 minute to go mark of the second quarter. What do the Lions have now? They've not able to get the ball through their halfway line in essentially as Jacob wins it down. Burson can't quite collect. Intercepted now. Hay, the skipper. Good hands over the top to Young. Pushing off nicely was Simmons. Gets to the top of the square. Is it going to go through? It is in front of Boylston. So a behind for the Royals. For the Lions, sorry. 11 points the margin. 6-9-45 to 5-4-34. If you want to track the match centre and all the stats for the players, you can download the WAFL app from your app store. As the ball comes into the pocket. Drop mark there. Coming through was McAlpin. Clary held up. Under 2.5 remaining in this quarter. One by Jacob. Slung off it was Burson. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, looked dangerous. The whipping motion on Clary was from Hay. This is sitting out the back. The handball off to McAlpin. Was looking for Warner. O'Donnell going to be confronted and turns it over. Payne comes across the ground nicely. Reuben. Some fancy footwork before this one lands safely in a maroon and gold jumper. The first time probably today that the Royals couldn't get a clean mark inside forward 50 in this quarter, but they shovel it back again, and that's the hat kicks that they were doing. And Jake Parp for the second time takes the mark. Oh, and he's gifted it to McGlade, who snaps on goal, and he misses. Well, that could have really put a sting into the Lions. Parp lucky there, just kicked too short, and McGlade got across. Krupi takes the mark. He wants to go quickly into his skipper. Good hands on Pereira, gets the handball away, but not good enough. Holding the ball. The chase from Kyle McAlpin. The defensive pressure from the Royals is well and truly up as we're under 30 seconds left on the clock. McAlpin sends it to the top of the square. One jumper there. It's going to be given to Simmons as the man in front. Not was the jumper from behind. Thatcher Simmons. Big midfielder. Doing some defensive work as well. Siren sounds for three-quarter time. And a 2-goal-to-none quarter for East Perth. 2-6 in fact. Sees them lead this one 6-10-46 to 5-4-34. A 12-point lead going into three-quarter time, overturning the deficit of 4 points at halftime. Can they continue on, or will the Lions make a charge? Join us on the other side. It's East Perth by 12 points.
Hey mates, ready to power up your career with EGT? As a proud sponsor of the WAFL, we're all about teamwork and training winners. With EGT, our apprenticeships in electrical trades are hands-on, so you can start working and earning faster, so you can forget the debt and dive straight into earning. Join us today and get the best of both worlds. Great training with the thrill of the game. Don't just dream about success, wire it up with EGT. Visit egt.net.au and kickstart your career.
They could have made it round.
Let's have a ball.
Instead, they made a swinging pendulum of luck.
Let's have a day. We'll do the rock. We'll do the ball. Let's have a ball. Don't tell if you do.
When the bounce serves you a clanger,
Lucky you're with Amy.
A toasty Good Friday here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium for round one of the electrical group training WAFL Colts season. Live and free on the WAFL official YouTube channel. It's Subiaco hosting their co-tenants, East Perth. It's the Royals leading 6-10-46 to 5-4-34. 2 goals, 6 to 2 behinds in the third quarter has seen them jump to the lead after being down by 4 points at half-time. Jace Gabriel in commentary with you as we're expecting to see the Lions try to hunt down the Royals in this quarter. Play on is called for Fairclough as he just gets his boot to it. Short little kick for Ruben. Warner, his kick smothered by O'Brien. Done by Coughlin. Here's an opportunity through Pereira. Oh, I thought there might have been a free kick in there for Simmons. He tried to get it out to his teammate. Coming away with it is Norgard Lee. And playing in front. The mark taken by Gingerly. Worm burning kick onto Payne, who goes inside forward 50, and they find Solberg. Solberg wants McGlade. He doesn't hang on. And a good follow-up by Archie O'Donnell. Probably just not quite to the favour of McGlade there. Kept O'Donnell close enough. Payne goes up with Bishop. Handball from O'Shea. Go to the far side for Young, who has to go by foot, and he does well onto Pereira. Now he's in a bit of trouble, Kyan Pereira. It's a handball away. Wearing him like a glove was Pat Button, and wrapped up is Krupi. Bishop comes from 3 deep. Pereira can't, well, he just got the handball away. O'Brien slams it on the boot. Newen, well, one of the only blemishes for him today. Marking-wise, he gets his handball away, but the umpire says it's too late. They're going to take the advantage through Hay. Lays it up in front. And it'll be a ball up. Boylson. Just ragdolling Ruben there. O'Brien. Strong tackle. Only moved ourselves a couple of metres. As Cleary gets up. One down by Everly. And it's going to be Turner. Just sends it as far as he can. Not quite a mark there. Handball off to Hay. They've got to run it. Coming through in Krupi. Sends it to the hot spot. Plenty of jumpers, plenty on ground level for the Lions. A check side kick audaciously is more for space, I think, from Everly. It's going to go out left forward pocket for Subiaco. They look to bring this margin back to a goal. Everly and Warner. Everly wins it down, but straight to Warner, who's bundled off it. Kick forward by Taboni. Asked a lot of McGlade. It's a 1v4, and the one wins in McGlade. He kicks it to a contest. Not in the favour, but well done by Hinchcliffe. Needed to go and did. Blocked by Spowett. Lions get it back. Hinchcliffe again. They get out to O'Brien. Goes long inside forward 50 as no one comes at him, but he finds his fellow giant midfielder in Thatcher Simmons as he cramps up a bit. Can he get them back within a kick? 24 possessions today, 17 kicks, 7 handballs, 8 marks and 7 tackles. So a goal today would really round out his game. Push for some best on ground honours. Thatcher Simmons has had a good pre-season. Makes his way in. And gets the Lions within a kick. Some nice work on the outer side as O'Brien and Simmons link up. And probably something John Mansbridge wants going forward is for those two to link up. But they get their first since the second quarter after being held goalless in the third. They close the margin to 6 points, 6-10-46 to 6-4-40. Appreciate your company, live and free on the WAFL official YouTube channel. Of course, you can find the Atco WAFL W, as well as all the EGT WAFL Colts games this season, with full game replays available to you as well. The Lions come out through Morgan at the feet of Robson. He goes and follows up his work though, and the umpire has found a free kick. It's going, is it going to Robson? We're just trying to work out who it's going to here. No, it's not. It's going to East Perth and Barnard. The East Perth skipper gets the interception from O'Brien. Kicks it back to where it came from, and there's Newen. Intercept marking at will at the moment. Looks for Ken, but good hands from Boylston. Now on hands and knees. The support coming with McGlade. Norgard Lee over the top to Taboni. Over the top of Burson. He's going to have Krupi to deal with, who just takes it out of bounds and runs out of room. Boundary throw in. Probably right left half forward for East Perth. Warner and Fowler make their way over. Ball short, so Warner takes it by hand to Boney. Back onto the left and swings inside onto the right. Goes through hands, and it's East Perth hands as Beck has to go and collect, and wrapped up by Knott. So we wait for the rucks to come. Knott's going to go up. It's going to be a free kick here because I don't think there was a nomination from East Perth. So they get the free kick, but it's a poor one. It allows in Ruben, who snaps on goal, and it's not going to make anything. Ben O'Shea on the last line takes the mark. Although more pressure coming. Still in play. McGlade laying the pressure. Borking, selling Candy, gets the handball away. Shot at goal coming from Button is missing everything. Out of bounds on the full near side to Patrick Button's shot. Six points the margin in favour of East Perth. 4 points down at half-time. Not 15. As Cant's asked to play on, having to push off and take them on as O'Donnell is in trouble now. He gets the kick away just. Nudging under the ball, Morgan, and then tapping it onto himself, Levi Morgan. Here go the Lions. Poor kick forward. It's going to land for Boylston. He has to stop and prop and goes back out to Morgan, and a 2-on-1. Has a handball over the top. The skipper in Hay into the pocket. Players clattering themselves at it. Hay goes and gets nudged out of it. Spowett has to roll back inside on the left to get it down the line. There's only one player there, and he's spoiled by his teammate. The Lions in all sorts, and thankfully have the calm head of Hinchcliffe to settle it down. Guildford. This is Archie Guildford. The back of the centre square. Here's Archie O'Donnell again. Dylan Young working up and down that wing. Kick's not a great one, but you expect O'Brien to get his kick away, and he does, but it's not penetrating in any capacity. Burson collects. They go short again. The bounce in front of Clary. Has some numbers there. Leaving it behind was Taboni. Him and Burson. Burson sells it. Comes around onto his left, and it's a good handball. McAlpin over the top. They go long inside forward 50. The jump from behind, but a good spoil. It's still with Knott, who gets it and is wrapped up immediately. Well, the Royals just looking the goods at the moment. They look to double the lead. The quick kick forward from Payne. All clear from the umpires. They call for touch, and they say no. The Lions called for the touch, but the umpire said all clear. And Caven Payne gets his name on the scoreboard to double the lead for the Royals. Controversial, if you will, but the umpires made their decision. They were maybe blindsided. Nonetheless, 7:10:52 to 6:4:40. 14 minutes remaining. Round 1 of the electrical group training WAFL Colts season. If you want to check out all the stats and the match centre for any of the games across the weekend, including the league and the WAFL W, reserves included as well, Rogers Cup as well, make sure you download the WAFL app. Here goes McGlade, who just left it behind at a crucial point. Allowed O'Brien back in. And he gets it to Boylston, who plays it back for O'Brien over his head, so he has to chase. And has to deal with Whittaker. Turner bounced off his chest. Newen was good. Turner composed to Burson. And now Whittaker again as they go along the outside. McAlpin. The Royals looking good in the debut for their coach Redmond Dobson. Off hands, and Spowett happy to just keep a hold of that one. Tapped out the back. The tackle from Cant is high. It's a high tackle on Jack Clary, and he's going to get a free kick to make it a 3-goal margin and make things difficult for Subiaco. Already has his name on the score sheet today, does Clary, as he comes in and sends it across the face. Through for a behind, but they say that's not a bad one. 13 points to the margin, 7:11:53 to 6:4:40. The Lions waltz back into play. It's a poor kick as Warner, the big man, gets there. Couldn't keep it in his grasp. His fellow big man gets it in Jacob. The kick forward for the Royals. Spowett leaves it behind. Little kick forward is, well, kind of enough. Spowett goes again, and it's holding the ball as his opponent was trying to take him on. So Spowett is going to get an opportunity for his second goal. Got a great view of it here. Ash Spowett, 6 kicks today, one of them a goal. Comes in on the left. It's swinging back, it's swinging, it's holding, it's a goal! And Ash Spowett gets his second and makes life very difficult for Subiaco. 8:11:59 to 6:4:40, a 19-point margin. 10.5 minutes remaining in this one, as I'm sure fatigue will start to set in for the players. It is a warm day out there, 28 degrees at just past midday here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. You can see players and umpires getting the fluids in during the break. Is there something for Subiaco? Can they chase this down? There's plenty of time left. One down and McGlade to come away. The umpire just gets himself out the way for Patrick Button. Button lays it up nicely at the toes of his teammate. But it is taken by Ryan Warner. And the big man had to go around his shoelaces to get that one. And he's going to have a shot at goal now. Almost identical position to Spowett. Ryan Warner makes his approach. His first Colts game today. Can he get himself on the score sheet? And that's a horrible kick by the big man. One I'm sure he would want back. That goes out of bounds on the full near side. So a reprieve for the Lions as Archie O'Donnell brings it back into play. Morgan. Gonna have to play with a bit more urgency now. O'Shea. Goes quickly and across the face. That's nice. They miss Pereira. It tapped on for Ken, but going to get to teammates there, and Subiaco go inside forward 50. Choosing the player instead of the ball was Bishop. They're able to get to Edwards. Numbers here with the Royals. Ken fakes inside, then goes there in the end to Turner. Turner down the line, looking for Knott. Does enough, does not. Button does well, has numbers on the outside. McGlade is one of them. Short kick into the pocket. Oh, well, is it paid? No. Almost raking it in with one hand was Kyle McAlpin, just spilling it at a crucial moment. Over for a boundary throw in, right forward pocket for the Royals. Warner in front, wins it down, but not wrapped up immediately by Robson. It's a bit of cramp, so let's try and stretch it off. One down by Bishop. The topo gone. Morgan. So they go and find the strong hands of O'Brien. It looks like he's been shifted forward. Had a player on the outside, went towards Thatcher Simmons, but he just cramps up as well, and that's probably why he's not found himself back into the middle of the ground, because maybe not as hydrated as he should be. Pickle juice, I'm sure, is an option. Ken. Kyle McAlpin on the inside. Clary as they go to Newen. Falls short of Taboni. He's good enough to find Ruben. Taboni again. Goes on the left on the to the outside. Whittaker. So Lucas Whittaker just takes his time. Probably going to take his full 30 seconds. I don't think he's shooting for goal, but he's making it look like he is. Needs a fair piece of this. Ends up choosing to set it up into the middle and an easy uncontested mark to a cramping Sam O'Brien. It's the knee bandage as he comes to the near side over the head of Guildford, who then strips his East Perth opponent. Going back with it was Beck. Having to play forward is Morgan. Gets the handball away, good enough. Guildford, nice hands. Leaving it behind though was Young. Guildford again, slung as his handball. The kick forward. Ken's going to be the beneficiary front and centre. Over the top to Flessis. Should get it back here, Flessis. He does. Third time no. Trying to go through the frame of Everly was Ruben. Probably not the best option. They regain through Norgard Lee. Here's the skipper in Barnard. Takes a bounce. Takes a second. There's Barnard. How about a third? And then, well, he tried to kick as it bounced up and just really got in all sorts there as O'Brien tried to take the tackler on, and I thought he might have been tackled as he got it, and Burson gets the free kick. Out to Turner. Has Ken with him as Ken goes and extracts it out of the contest. Here's Garrison Ken to the top looking for Jacob. O'Shea dives on it. He's in trouble now, O'Shea. He's got to get it out. He gets the benefit of the doubt. 4 minutes remaining. 19 points the margin. There's a free kick from the umpire off screen. Just seeing where that's going to go. Players uncertain themselves. A few stretching works being done in the meantime. Just determining what's going on. We're just going to redo it, in fact. Anyway, so we'll redo it. We'll lose 20 seconds. Not what the Lions want. Payne left it behind. Subiaco through Krupi. Well done by Whittaker. Oh, I thought he marked it. We've got the numbers there, do the Royals. On the inside with the 1-2, McAlpin. Krupi intercepts. They could be out here as... Well, he looked to goaded Boylston, and he was called to play on, and he's pinged. He definitely played on as Fairclough takes the mark. Actually, it's going to be overturned for a shovel tackle. Well, or a sling tackle, Boylston. There you go. Maybe the umpire off the ball saw something. Boylston with the mark, with the ball, sorry. Doesn't really have any runners from behind, so has to kick it up towards Warner, the ruckman. Bishop, collected by Pereira, handballs to himself effectively, and gets it on. Here's an opportunity for the Lions. Downfield free kick, is it? It is. It is. Ben Everly's going to be the recipient, as there was a high challenge after the kick forward, so Everly has to go and do this quickly because just over a minute and a half to go. He goes in and misses. So that's not going to help the cause and probably make life difficult for the Lions. With no time on, the Royals just need to control the remaining minute 20. They should be able to see that on the clock at the ground as well. They lead this 8-11-59 to 6-5-41. A 3-goal lead after being down by 4 points at half-time. 11 points at quarter-time. McGlade gets it off the side of the boot. Jacob, now Solberg sees the open square went at it, and it's going to fortuitously bounce out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Sam O'Brien is up to 30 possessions, 22 and 8 with 9 marks. Tag team partner in Thatcher Simmons is 25. 27 for Ethan Turner, 23 for Kyle Norgard-Lee. O'Donnell gets the handball out. That's a blind one. Oh, it's going to get a good bounce. Go on the inside. And still going is O'Brien. Breaking lines, goes over the top. Tapped on cleverly by Boylston, but not really in favour of O'Brien. Oh, and taking the tacklers on was Fairclough. He turns it over now. Guildford handballs over the top. The bounce not favourable, but lands in the hands of East Perth, and it's the Royals that get their first win of season 2026 in the electrical group training WAFL Colts competition here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. They win by 18 points over Subiaco, 8-11-59 to 6-5-41. Xavier Knott and Ash Spalt with 2. Evan Burson, Jack Clary, Lockie McGlade and Payne all with singles. Whilst for Subiaco it was Harper Robson with 3, Kyan Pereira, Thatcher Simmons and Dylan Young all with singles. But it's the Royals who win this one and take the points. They run out 18-point winners over Subiaco here at Sullivan Logistics Stadium. But make sure you check out the WAFL official YouTube channel for more electrical group training WAFL Colts action this season. But it's bye for now, as I'm Jace Gabriel.